Hello, everyone. Welcome to my next installment of these beautiful, so fun, free spirit guide readings. Hello, everyone. Welcome again. We have people already. I just started. People are already saying they would like spirit guide reading. So I'm going to just preface this by saying that I'm hopping on right now. I really was thinking I was just going to take the whole evening to rest, but I couldn't stop thinking about this because these are so much fun for me. But I'm not going to be able to do very many. So I may only do one or two right now. And we have Stacy that just commented that she would love one. So Stacy, I'm going to do yours. And we'll see how I'm feeling. I may be able to do one more than that, depending on how I'm feeling, because I've already done a lot of reading today. So Stacy, just let me know if I have your permission to energetically enter your space in order to do the reading. She says, yeah, awesome, very cool. So Stacy, I don't know if you have been watching these past readings, but this is a very condensed version of the readings that I normally do. What is this? Yes, you do. Okay, yes, I have her permission. Awesome, cool. So this is a very condensed version of the spirit guide readings that I normally do. Normally, I would describe to you all of the beings that decide to make themselves present, and we have many around us at any given time. Some people have hundreds, but there's usually at least a good number. But what I do for this condensed version is I just describe to you the first guide that is going to make themselves shown. And then I'm going to open the floor for you to ask one question of that guide. So have a question prepared for that guide. So what I'm going to do now is enter your space and begin to do the reading. Ooh, the first thing I noticed, your three eyes, the two physical eyes, or the area where we would have the physical eyes, and your third eye are like very bright and open. So I don't know if you already do any kind of work with readings or anything, but if not, you should really be tapping into that ability, because you could very easily learn to begin to see and do this kind of work. The other things. That's funny. The cat is in the background and she always wants to be a part of whenever I'm doing any kind of spiritual work. I hear her outside of the door. And then let's see, around your energy, there's a lot of bright white energy. So it makes me feel like you're attuned to some of the vibrations from like the upper realms. And either that or you're like some kind of light worker or called to do the work of a light worker. And then, lots of beautiful streams of energy and information and symbology and geometry around your energy fields. Getting a real clear read on that. Very beautiful, bright energy. Okay, which guide would like to make themselves present first? Okay, I'm getting the image of, it's one of the bodhisattvas. I don't know if you know what a bodhisattva is, but they're, and I don't know which one this is, but they're one of the enlightened sort of Buddha beings, sort of on the bigger side, fatter, but not quite like the big fat belly laughing Buddha. But I get the sense that it's one of the bodhisattvas. Any questions that you have for this bodhisattva that has made themselves present for you? Oh, and I'm just seeing now, this is correct, I have a Reiki business. Well, that would explain what I was seeing for sure. Okay, so what is the question that you have, Stacy? Just waiting on that for this bodhisattva. Getting lots of people coming on. And I'm just going to say for everyone who's tuning in right now while I'm waiting for the question from Stacy, I am only doing like 1 or 2 right now because I've already done a lot of readings today, and I really wanted to do this because it's been so much fun. But I can only do so many in a day, but I still wanted to hop on, so I'm just doing 1 or 2. So I'll try to see who I can get to after this, but stay tuned. So Stacy says, can he advise me when my gifts will fully develop? Okay, wonderful question. Okay, so let me see what he has to say. Okay, so he has more to say than this, but this is exactly how these bodhisattvas and Zen practitioners are. The first thing he immediately said before I could even ask was never, but he's going to expand on that. So hold on. Okay, well, this one I really want to do a full reading on for you if you are ever able, but here's what he said. So to expand on the never that he gave in the beginning, what he meant was a few fold was the explanation for that. And one is that if you have the view that you need to get to this point where your gifts are fully developed, then one, you're always going to be striving for some future goal that you're never going to get to, and that's holding you back from being like a full expression of yourself right now. And then the other thing that he said, I'm translating this into English. So let me see if it'll come back. Hold on, I have to let the cat in because she's not going to be quiet. So I let her in. Okay. So the other thing that he said was that in the ever-present moment of now, right here in this moment, in this space, your gifts are already the fullest expression of what they could be because you are here in the now, the only moment we ever have. And he wants you to really realize that. But having said that, know that in this ever-present moment of now, the only moment that we ever have, that your gifts have an unlimited potential to develop beyond anything you've ever imagined. And that's meant quite literally in many ways. So rather than to ask when your gifts will be fully developed, instead of focusing on a time of when certain things will happen, he wants you to ask a different question to yourself. And this question he wants you to ask is, what can I do right now in this moment in order to be the fullest expression of myself and my abilities? And I'm getting that you're not supposed to really get an answer in your mind. Any answer that your mind gives is not correct. Just ask that question or something along the lines of, what can I do in this moment right now to be the fullest expression of my gifts and my abilities? And then just feel the energy of the possibility that creates. And then listen and watch as spirit begins to show you what you can do in order to do that. He wants to talk. This guy seems very talkative. He wants to talk a lot more about that. So if you are able, oh, wow, I'm all over the place. Stacy, if you are able, please, I've left links in the description. Message me on Shaman's Way on YouTube. And I would love to do a full session with you because you have several really fun guides with you. But that guy could just talk for a while. So I would love that. And she says, thank you so much. She would love a full reading. Oh, yeah. So yes, please message me, and that's the logo you'll see, Shaman's Way, and click the link in the description, and we'll get that set up for you. So, I'm so happy. Thank you so much. So I can definitely do one more. Still got the still the energy is still right for one more. So let me go back here through these comments and see who was the next person in line. So Mayo Girl, I love it. Are you from Ireland? I'm just curious. You don't have to answer that. I'm just curious. I thought that was maybe for like County Mayo. Anyway, she said she would love a reading. So Mayo Girl, if you are still there, let me know, and then we can do your reading. And I need your energetic permission to enter your space if I'm going to do that. So just let me know if I have your energetic permission to enter your space and do the reading. So just waiting on that. And she says, yes, I'm Irish. I love it. Awesome. If you can't tell, the red hair here and the red beard, I'm very much Irish myself. So beautiful. So yes, permission, good. All right, very cool. So I'm just going to warn everyone before I jump into this one real quick. There were numerous other people who were commenting. Thank you all so much. I love it. These are so fun. I would love to get to all of you, but as my energies will permit, I'll probably only be able to do this one more. We'll see if I do. If I'm feeling good, I may do one more, but I will probably just do this one. If anyone's interested, if you're watching this and you think like you resonate and you would like a full reading, then go to Shaman's Way, click the link to go to Shaman's Way page on Facebook and message me. Otherwise, if you are still interested in trying to catch the next free reading, because I know I've seen a few people who are repeats from the other ones, go to Shaman's Way on YouTube. Also left the link in all of the descriptions there. Go to Shaman's Way on YouTube and subscribe and hit the notification button so you get notified when I do my next live reading, which will probably be tomorrow, if not the next day. I'm going to do them a lot because these are so much fun for me. So yeah, subscribe to Shaman's Way on YouTube. And again, same logo, and it's in the link in the description. Mayo Girl real quick says most people think it's mayonnaise. Oh no, I knew. I know. I see you. See, I got the psychic ability there. Oh no, just having fun. Anyway, so Mayo Girl, going to begin your reading now. Okay, so there are people that have these, not everyone, but first thing I noticed about your energy fields, as I'm seeing, there's a lot of light around you, a lot of different colors, like there are with most people. But the thing that stuck out about your energy for me is attached to your energetic body are wings, and they are like the kind of wings that we normally would think of as like angel type wings. So I noticed that was the first thing that stuck out about your energy fields. So let's see, who is the guy that wants to make themselves present for Mayo Girl? And it's okay. I don't know what your actual name is, but I'm able to follow your energy and your guides are present. So let's see. Okay, well, this makes sense. You've got the wings, and I have a feeling about where you may come from. So that could be something we could go into at a later time. But it was an angel that stepped forward. Very golden energy, golden in the clothing, and then really strong energy, like golden sort of light coming from that. And so that's the being that's showing up first. So what question do you have for this angel that's made themselves present? So just waiting on the question. And while we're waiting for that, everyone, like I said, I'm probably not going to get to you today, all these other people. So subscribe and hit the notification to look for the next live reading. Otherwise, click on the link in the description, go to Shaman's Way on Facebook, and we can set up a full session if that interests you. So all kinds of possibilities. So much fun. So just waiting on Mayo Girl's question here. She said, haha, I don't know what that was in response to. I was in communication with her guides. So I think that's a good thing, probably. She says, simple question, really. And what is their name? Okay. I'm going to go ahead and tell you before I even ask. Angel names are, I talk with angels a lot, and they are basically impossible for human beings to pronounce. When I say impossible, like our tongues, our mouths, they can't make the sounds. So what most of the time happens is that we give them nicknames. And sometimes they're based on the sound of their name, and we kind of make it into a human name. I'm going to give you a choice. If you want me to ask the name still, and just know it's going to be a nickname that I make up that sounds like what they said, it won't be their actual name. So if that still interests you, I can do that for you. But if knowing that changes your question, let me know. And okay, so let me see. My first question was, what was the advice you had for me? Okay, that's probably a more productive question. So that'll be the question I ask. What is the advice that he has for me? So let's see. Oh, wow. This is a good one. Very powerful. She was saying there seems to be a lag. But anyway, so hopefully you can still hear me and everything's okay. Okay, so trying to translate this into English, it was a very powerful message. So the first thing he said was, it's time to wake up. And then he said that it's time for you to go much deeper. And you can sense there are deeper depths to go. There are other paths for you to walk. And that right now you're in a time of hesitation, whether conscious or subconscious. I'm not sure. He didn't really communicate that. But you're in a time of some kind of hesitation, and that you need to make a decision now, and that it's better to make a decision. And even if you want to change your mind right away, than to be stuck in the place of hesitation. Because when you're stuck in the place of hesitation, nothing moves forward. So it's time. And then he again rephrased, it is time to really wake up. So that was the message that came through. That was powerful. And the energy behind that was really powerful. There was a lot more to that also. So Mayo Girl, thank you so much for the question. Thank you for allowing me to be the mediator for that. And if you are interested, Mayo Girl, also reach out to me on the Facebook page, Shaman's Way. Click the link in the description on the YouTube description. And then if you are interested, we can set up a full session and we can really expand on that, and also talk to all the other guides that are around you. And we can get to know their names and all kinds of fun stuff. So message me if you're interested. We can get that set up. Otherwise, just subscribe here, and that will really help me out to get these beautiful messages out to more people. So let me check in with Spirit. Oh, she says, very profound. Thanks a million. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. And I will. Thanks. And I'm very happy. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. So I think I could probably do one more, but I have a busy day of readings tomorrow, and I don't want to be completely shot for that. If I had unlimited endurance just to continue doing these forever, then I would probably be on here like 24 hours a day, because this is such a blast for me. I love it, and I love creating these connections. brings me so much joy. Unfortunately, if I start to do too many readings, it's not so much that I get depleted of energy, but I become really ungrounded. Like so much energy starts to flow that I start to float up here. And then it's like I'm stoned or something. Like I can't focus and I just do like I'm useless for the rest of the day. So I want to thank everyone. We had quite a number of people commenting. Lots of people saying they would like a reading. So I thank everyone who has. Oh, and then someone said they just subscribed. Thank you so much for that. For everyone, subscribe to Shaman's Way on YouTube and hit notifications so you get so you know when I'm on next. Otherwise, you can all book a full session with me if you're interested. If you don't want to wait, but otherwise, stay tuned. And I thank you all so much. And then Mayo Girl just had a couple more things. She said, your lovely energy about you, by the way. And I thank you so much for that. That means a lot. I love it. Thank you. And she says, really interesting. Thanks for doing these. So yes, you are all very welcome. I love it. It is really like my passion to do this stuff. So thank you. Thank you all so much. Let me just throw this up here. Oh no, I thought I had something else. Nope, there was no other banner. So I'm just going to go ahead and say thank you all so much. You're all very beautiful beings, and I look forward to helping you all to connect with your spirit guides in the near future. Thank you, thank you, thank you.